Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you had a good day today. It was a good day for me. Uh, Finished school and I went out with my friend and we went out and had something to eat, drove around for a bit, blah blah blah. Good day, good day. Other than the fucking west side of our fucking city is pretty much on fire. Yeah, one of them stupid fucking. Right now we're under a stay-at-home order. It's not enforced. It's a recommendation to keep your windows closed stuff because the air quality because this fire is nasty. Um, on the west side of our city, there's a big dock and there's a big uh, metal recycling plant there, and they're just horrible. A fella died there last year from an explosion. Uh, Over the last 5 or 6 years, there's been multiple explosions, multiple injuries, and that's all that we know of. And now this place is on fucking fire. They got in trouble last year when Buddy died, and don't do it again, big business. We won't. And now they've got the city shut down, basically. So, and we got a hurricane coming tomorrow night. So that's going to be fun. Fucking fun. Anyway, they're going to have to pay big time for this one. Big business or not. There's this one, you shut down all these other big businesses. It's going to be hell for them in the next couple weeks. I can see them getting shut down and paying a lot of fines and a lot of lawsuits because there's people who just can't breathe right now that are in the hospital or going to the hospital because they need oxygen. So yeah, that's fun. I'm pretty safe where I'm at. I'm way out, almost to the outskirts of the city on the east side. I'm about as far away as you can be from it and still be considered in the city. So yeah, I'm okay here, but I still shut my windows like they recommended. But I go outside, barely anything. There was a little haze in the air earlier, but anyway, that's besides the point. I hope you had a good day. And when I went out, we went out more east to a small little town, so we were far enough away from it that didn't affect out there at all. Anyway, so what did I wear today? I went with Kismet Lattafa. Well, Mesa and Alhambra. It's Lattafa Kismet for men. Well, let's get into it. Let's just get into it. How I wore it. I went pretty heavy because I find, well, not a strong scent, not a weak scent either, just kind of a moderate scent. So I went 5 in my moisturizer. 1, 2, 3, 4. One on my chest, sweater on because it was a sweater day. One on my sweater and one in each shoulder of the sweater. It was the perfect amount today. It was a nice early fall day. It wasn't hot. There was no sun, of course, because it was foggy anyway. And then that fucking fire, it's burning down a quarter of the city. I shouldn't joke. I'm not joking. What else can I do, right? It's serious. It really is. And I don't know what's going to happen if they don't get it out by the time that hurricane decides to start picking up its winds. It's going to be nasty. But we got good fire crews here. God bless you if you're a fireman. Have a fireman in your family. Thank you. Thank you. It's not a job I would want to do. It takes a special breed of person to do that. So fire person too. I didn't mean just man. But it's just the tech or the term I grew up with. So fire person. If you have one in your family, give them thank you. If you know one, buy them lunch, buy them a coffee, something. Just when they're out doing something like that, and you just happen to be driving by or something, you just stop and buy them a coffee. Something. They're good people. They do a hell of a job. Anyway, back to the review. So yeah, that's how I wore it. How did it perform? Like I said, it's not a beast performer. It's a moderate performer. Maybe even a little slightly below moderate, but not much. And I don't know about tuxedo, the elephant in the room. Does it smell like tuxedo? I don't know if I've ever smelled tuxedo. I must have at some point in my life. And I don't remember. But I've got a couple other clones of tuxedo, and they all smell the same. So I'm assuming, and they all perform about the same. So I'm assuming that tuxedo is just a moderate performer like these, and it smells pretty much the same. Little differences, of course, but for the most part, it'll smell just the same. Um, so yeah, projection, about an hour and a half, about an arm's length out there. Not too bad, like I said. Then it comes in pretty quick, and it gives you about a half a foot bubble for about 3 feet. And a nice sillage. I will say this is an incredible sillage. The girl, when she was walking behind me, she was 2 or 3 feet behind me, my friend, and she was like, "Smells good," which brings me to compliment. She told me it smelled good 3 times today. So anyway, um, I'll get into that in compliments. Um, then for about an hour, it's a nice, uh, you know, maybe about an inch off a skin scent. And then the last half hour to an hour, it's kind of a light skin scent. And then it's kind of gone. So performance isn't the greatest, but it's not the worst either. Um, I find the scent to be very classy and masculine without being overtly masculine, alpha masculine. It's what I. It's classy, but I mean, I wore it today with a hoodie and jeans. I mean, you don't have to dress it up, but I think it would shine better in a situation like that. But it's definitely wearable pretty much all year round. Go a little lighter on the trigger in the summer, of course, but um, it'd shine in the late spring, fall, early winter, and in a more casual to formal environment. But you can wear it, like I said, I wore it today with a hoodie and jeans and boots and a ball cap, and it worked fine. So it's that kind of scent. It does have an air of sophistication, an air of class to it, though, which, and it's like I said, it's not overtly masculine, and it's not an age thing. I think any young man to 90-year-old man could wear this and be fine. It is, if I have to age it, and you guys tend to like that sometimes, I would say it's like a 30 and up kind of range, but anybody can wear it. So basically what I'm trying to say in a long roundabout way is it's pretty versatile. Anybody, anytime. Why not? It's great. It smells incredible. I'll get into that right now. What do I smell from it? Oh my God, I love this stuff. I do love this stuff. I love the smell. I smell it out of my arms up here. Yeah. There's a hint of citrus and a bit of pepper right off the top, but I mean it's there for like 2 minutes and it's gone. It is not. There's not a lot of citrus or the pepper in it. That may be a different note I'm picking up, giving me both of that. But it is a little. It's a little fresh off the top, and that freshness stays for 15 to 20 minutes. But the actual smell, real citrusy kind of freshness, and pepper is gone in a couple minutes. So that is there. I mentioned it, but it's not a main factor. By the time you spray it and hit your door to go outside, it's gone. So what it is mostly on me is, remember, and these are all soft. Uh, Nothing really stands out. Nothing's banging. They're all kind of mixed together well, and soft and projecting and things like that. And what it is at the very top, basically after that couple minutes, is a sweet, slightly sweet, earthy, woody patchouli vanilla, and it's gorgeous. And it's a mixture of woods. I don't pick up any particular wood right then. It does change into and I'll get into that. And that's the top, and that's what lasts for about an hour. And it never really goes away. It's kind of in the hole from start to finish again. It takes a back seat, right? And about an hour, hour and a half comes this, still this sweet, slightly sweet. It's not an overly sweet scent. It's more of a spicy sweet, woody sweet. I think the sweetness is actually mostly coming from patchouli and vanilla at the start. It's like the earthy sweet you get from a patchouli, you can get from patchouli is kind of what it is with that smooth vanilla. And but anyway, the soft spices start to come in. Mostly, and the wood changes too to sandalwood, and sandalwood and cedar, which I love that combo. It's the nutmeg, sandalwood, cedar, still with a bit of that. I can't describe it. Like I said, just a soft, sweet, woody vanilla, and it starts to, and then as it hits towards the end of the dry down, it mellows out some more, and it keeps all them same things like I said, but they go to the background, and it becomes a little more cocoa, slight coffee, cocoa powdery scent with You pick up a little bit of that vetiver in the dry down and a little bit of woods, and that's it. And it is classy AF. I mean, I am not joking. It is my, again, my type of scent. I love the woods and the spice, and I don't want it when a scent like that. I don't want it super projecting either. This just does it perfect for me. Might be different on you, and that's okay. But for me, it's the type of scent that I really like. Soft, slightly sweet, spicy, woody, earthy, masculine with a hint of class and sophistication to it. Um, which brings me to the comments. Like I said, all three were from the same girl, of course. That's who I was out with today. When she first got in the car, she did that. Oh my God, you smell great again, Wayne. Thank you. And we're sitting at the restaurant, and I had a coffee and Bailey's, and she goes, "With that coffee and Bailey's and your cologne together, they both smell incredible." So like, oh, well, thank you. Um, and then, like I said, I was walking in front of her on our way out. No, we were at the wharf, and then we were walking down the wharf, and she was a couple feet behind me, and she's like, "Oh my God, it just hits me in the face, man. I love that." I'm like, "Thank you. It is really nice." So, compliment getter, absolutely. You know, it women like it, tend to like it. I mean, every few times I've worn it before, I've gotten compliments on it. So, is it a compliment king or anything? I don't think so, but I mean, it'll get you compliments. So, yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a good cologne day. I hope a quarter of your city isn't on fire and you're not getting a hurricane. What a fucking weekend this is going to be. And I got to work. But like I said, I don't care about that. If we're in the middle of a hurricane, yeah, I'm not coming in today. Why not? Because my roof blew it off. All right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves.